The Butte Lake Ranch, located in southeastern Colorado, provides habitat for a wide array of migrating birds and waterfowl, as well as a wealth of other wildlife species.
Why do I like birds? To me they're a great barometer of the biodiversity and the health of your ranch. And if you're a real rancher, you always like the wildlife around you. I mean, that's just the nature of a rancher. We like cattle, we like animals, we like horses, we like all of the wildlife. And this is considered to be one of the premier bird watchers' paradise. And a lot of our water facilities we let run over, and where there's always natural water and little wetland areas around some of our areas. And because of that, we have probably one of the greatest concentrations of wild birds of anywhere in the. If you're listening, you can hear them right now all around us. But there's a misconception that people do think that we, by running livestock on our ranches, are actually destroying habitat and destroying the species, and it's quite the contrary.
The eastern plains of Colorado have our largest grasslands in the state, and basically 22% of Colorado are grasslands in the eastern plains of Colorado. In the early 1800s and prior to that, we used to have a lot of bison, 30 million bison out on the Great Plains. And so when we actually ask, as a biologist, we ask the question, how do we maintain grasslands? Grazing, climate, especially drought, and fire. And the number one is grazing. There's no question that grazing maintains those grasslands. And so if we don't have 30 million bison roaming the plains, the next best thing we can have are cattle.
And even right here, we see the wildlife. They're going to go where the cattle have kept the grasses trimmed up and mowed down, and it's not big tall weeds where predators can pursue them. And here is if you watch these species of birds here, there are several species of birds here that when the cattle come through next to these trees and these groves of cottonwoods that we have here and all of that, you'll see them go out to meet the cattle. And they're there because they've evolved with a hoofed species like the bison, and now our cattle are taking their place. And they're out, they fly out to meet those cattle because they know they're kicking up insects, grasshoppers and all types of insects. And it makes that easy for that bird to feed on those insects.